Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Wednesday, April 2nd. Coming up on Cullman Today, a wild game cook-off, road work on 278, and Cullman County's Teachers of the Year. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. The Alabama Wildlife Federation will host its inaugural Wild Game Cook-Off Thursday, starting at 6 p.m. at the Fest Hall Farmers Market. The event will feature local cook teams preparing dishes using wild game, with attendees invited to sample the entries, enjoy live music, and participate in a silent auction. Admission is $50 for up to 2 adults, while youth under 15 and all registered cook team participants attend for free. The ticket includes samples of all dishes, live music, access to the silent auction, a 1-year membership to the Alabama Wildlife Federation, and a subscription to Alabama Wildlife Magazine. Cullman local Will Dowdy will provide live entertainment for the evening. Cook teams will be able to compete in any or all 3 categories: fish, fowl, or game, with awards given for best overall, best presentation, and first through third place in each division. Additionally, individuals who prefer to contribute filler food dishes like venison chili but do not wish to compete are welcome to sign up and bring food to share. Cook team registration is free, but all teams must pre-register before the event date. To purchase tickets, to register a team, or to learn more about sponsorship opportunities, visit www.alabamawildlife.org. Resurfacing started this week on US 278 in Cullman County from Duck River to State Route 91 in Holly Pond. Rogers Group, the contractor on the more than $800,000 project, will mill and resurface the 4.4-mile segment of 2-lane highway. The project includes repaving both approaches to the Duck River Bridge. Alabama Department of Transportation advises motorists to expect single-lane closures controlled by flaggers or a pilot car from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily, weather permitting. Prepare for delays by planning additional travel time or alternate routes. The project is anticipated to be completed in about 2 months. For real-time traffic updates, download the ALGOT traffic app or visit algotraffic.com. The Cullman County Board of Education has named their Teachers of the Year. Haley Drake, a reading specialist at Vinemont Elementary School, was named Elementary Teacher of the Year. Vinemont Elementary School Principal Kim Brown said that Drake has been an integral part of the school-wide reading transformation and their selection as an ARI Science of Reading Spotlight School in 2023 and 2024. Drake helped develop and implement VES's school-wide reading plan that ensures all students receive appropriate reading instruction, and she serves as a coach and mentor for all teachers. Brown says that Drake is the Teacher of the Year because VES would not be the great school it is without her. Amy Whaley, a science teacher at Hanceville Middle School, was named Secondary Teacher of the Year. Hanceville Middle School Principal Elizabeth Watwood says that Whaley exemplifies excellence in education, and her passion for science education is obvious. She continuously engages her students through innovative and hands-on learning experiences, fostering curiosity and a love for STEM. Whaley holds a national STEM certification and serves as a certified AMSTI trainer, ensuring that both students and colleagues benefit from the latest instruction strategies and best practices in science education. Watwood said that Watley is the ideal candidate for Teacher of the Year due to her unwavering dedication, passion, and commitment to student success. Both teachers will be in the running for the Alabama Teacher of the Year. And those are the top stories in Cullman today. Coming up, Cullman hangs on to top West Morgan. Sports is next. Welcome back. With rain pouring across the state late Sunday night into early Monday morning, the Bearcats' road matchup with West Morgan was moved onto the turf at Cullman High School Monday afternoon. Cullman jumped out to a 4-0 lead in the opening frame and held West Morgan at bay the rest of the way to secure a 5-3 win. The Cats got off to a fast start in this one. Abby Maples led off the bottom of the first with a double and came around to score on an error a few pitches later, giving Cullman a 1-0 lead. Another error put runners on the corners, and Reese Hopper launched a 3-run home run to right field to score them all and put the Bearcats in front 4-0 going into the second inning. After a scoreless second inning, Hattie Graham drew a walk to lead off the bottom of the third, and Samantha Johnson lined a double into left field to give Cullman a pair of runners. However, they were left stranded, and the score remained 4-0 headed into the fourth inning. Maples drew a walk to lead off the bottom of the fifth, and after stealing second base, an error allowed her to advance to third. Graham put one in play a few pitches later, and Maples scored on a fielder's choice to make it a 5-0 game going into the sixth. The Rebels scored on a passed ball in the top of the sixth to cut the lead to 5-1. West Morgan led off the top of the seventh with a single and attempted to steal another base, but Maples gunned her down at second for the first out. The Cats collected the next out to put 2 on the board, but a pair of errors and a single allowed the Rebels to trim the lead to 5-3 later in the inning. However, Cullman picked up the final out on a fly ball to Hopper in right field to secure a 5-3 win. Kinley Story got the start and went 4 1/3 innings to earn the win, allowing just 2 hits and striking out 6. Summer Story pitched the final 2 2/3 inning, allowing 2 hits and striking out 2 batters. Hopper led the way at the plate with 3 RBIs. Maples and Johnson each posted a hit in the win, and Graham recorded an RBI. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, we'll bring you 4 stories in under 4 minutes, including household items that could be toxic for kids and breakfast with the bunny. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Parents go to great lengths to protect their children, but sometimes, no matter how diligent they are, parents can forget about the toxic substances that are hiding in plain sight. The Alabama Department of Public Health and the Alabama Poison Information Center are sharing information about items, if taken in the wrong amounts by the wrong person, can lead to serious health complications. Essential oils, when used properly, are said to reduce stress, improve your mood, and help you relax. Unfortunately, if ingested, these oils can cause a variety of health issues, especially in infants and young children. The effects can range from nausea and vomiting to drowsiness, seizures, and coma. If you have essential oils in your home, keep them in a locked cabinet and out of reach. Caffeine is a common stimulant usually found in coffee, sodas, and energy drinks. While the U.S. Food and Drug Administration says adults can safely consume up to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, there are no specific guidelines for how much caffeine is safe for children. Too much caffeine can cause anxiety, increased heart rate and blood pressure, and acid reflux. In extremely high doses, caffeine can be toxic. Because the amount of caffeine contained in coffee, sodas, and energy drinks vary based on the brand, it's important for parents and caregivers to check the nutrition labels of the drinks their children consume. Vitamins rank in the top 10 substance categories for pediatric exposures in Alabama. Most exposures to vitamins are mild, even if taken in large amounts. An exception is vitamin containing iron, which can be dangerous. According to a report in the National Library of Medicine, children exposed to excess iron can experience complications ranging from diarrhea to decreased growth and impaired cognitive and motor development. Parents and caregivers are advised to store vitamins in secure locations out of the reach of children. They are also advised to never refer to vitamins as candy in front of children. If an exposure of any of these products occurs, you should immediately call the Alabama Poison Information Center at Children's of Alabama at 1-800-222-1222 for help. Do you know someone who would enjoy breakfast with the bunny? Yes, the Easter bunny. St. John's Evangelical Protestant Church is serving up pancakes and a bunch of Easter fun Saturday, April 12th from 9 to 11. Crafts, balloon animals, pictures with the Easter bunny. It's all free. Just register to let them know you're coming at www.sjepc.com. The 2025 State of Education Community Luncheon is Friday, April 11th from 11:30 to 2 at Pine Heart Center located in the School of Nursing and Center for Science at Wall Estates campus. The luncheon is an annual event that brings together educators, business leaders, and community members to discuss the current landscape of education in our region and celebrate those making a difference in the lives of students. Tickets are $21 per member and $31 per non-member. The Cullman Bearcat Band is hosting Dinner with the Drumline this Thursday night. The 2025 Percussion Ensemble concert will feature Cullman Middle and High School. Johnny's Barbecue will be serving barbecue plates for $15 to raise money for the band prior to the concert in the high school cafeteria. The concert will follow at 7:15 in the auditorium. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead. I'll be right back after this quick message.
Cullman's in full bloom in the newest edition of Community Matters from the Cullman Tribune. Discover fresh dining spots, celebrate community connections, and meet local heroes making a real difference. From stunning sights to courtside lights, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Pick up your free copy around town or read it online today. Community Matters. Get to know your community.
Now let's take a moment to look ahead at your weather forecast. This morning will start out cloudy, then gradually become mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 85 and a low around 67. Tomorrow, there's a slight chance of showers, maybe even a thunderstorm later in the day and evening. Otherwise, partly sunny and breezy with a high near 86 and a low around 69. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.